Opinions expressed in the following program are not necessarily those of Shaw Cable Systems or of the station. Through our access policy, we provide the opportunity for community groups and individuals to express their points of view.
Do not attempt to recreate any of these moves at home. The wrestlers featured in tonight's Gold Dragon wrestling match are professionally trained athletes. This program contains scenes of violence. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello once again, wrestling fans, and welcome to Gold Dragon Wrestling. Bob Leonard. Now, I'm joined here at ringside by J.S. McStrongarm. We're going to bring you all of the action in today's match. Looking back to last week, Dusty Lamborghini emerged victorious over Kenny Dahl in the first round of the tournament. Tonight's match will decide who Lamborghini will face in the semifinals. And that match tonight is the Young Lion versus the Old Pro. Bobby Sharp from Edmonton pulling out his young, youthful, powerful style against Old Pro Richard Pound. He's been there and done that so many times. We'll see who comes out victorious in that one, and we'll be facing Dusty Lamborghini.
Now, you're absolutely right, Bob. I mean, Principal Pound has almost 30 years of professional wrestling experience. And the Lion Warrior, Bobby Sharp, I mean, he's no stooge himself. He's been in the business almost 10 years wrestling around Canada. I mean, these two guys, they're going to hit hard, they're going to hit fast, and both of these guys are vying for that chance at the GDW title.
Well, yeah, and I know both of them, and I know how they regard titles. That is a valued possession, and they will pull out all the stops to get there, believe me.
Now, you interviewed both of these gentlemen earlier today, and here's what they had to say.
In the ring with me right now, a young tiger from Edmonton, Bobby Sharp, and he is setting his sights on big game in a match against Principal Richard Pound. This is an elimination match for the Gold Dragon Heavyweight Championship. The winner of this will progress to the next round. Bobby Sharp has got a lot of weapons to use. He's a classy operator in the ring, and I think he just might have a winning ticket here. Bobby, how do you feel going into the match?
You know something? Confidence. Confidence is key stepping in the ring with Principal Pound. You know, the name says it all. Pound. He pounds guys down. He's a tough guy. He's a scary guy, and he's a mean guy. But you know what? That's what I like. You know, you said tiger earlier. I actually like to be called a lion. A lion's an animal that I like to represent because a lion is what I feel I am inside. They don't give up. They take care of their pride, and that's my people. Principal Pound, you're going to try and pound me down. With all the experience you have, you won't be able to take out the lion.
Well, you can't make too much mistake about that. Bobby has a lot of confidence going here for him. As I say, he's a pretty smooth operator in the ring, and I know from past experience he can rough it up when it needs to be roughed up. Bobby, you're at a bit of a weight disadvantage with the Principal. He's about 255 or so. I imagine you're about 225. Do you see that as any drawback?
Actually, I see that as my advantage. 30 pounds heavier, I'm going to be that much more quicker. I'm going to go behind him, take him down. I'm going to make him tap out, make him squeal. You know what? Principal Pound. Principal. He tries to intimidate people. The most intimidating thing he can be, a principal, eh? Well, you know what? He's not going to intimidate me. He's not going to take me out. He's not going to strap me with his leather strap, which, by the way, I think the referee should keep his eye out for. Principal Pound, with all your experience, I've been in the business 10 years, and now it's my time. It's my time to go up to the top. The Gold Dragon Championship is the belt that I need to start proving that I am the best in Canada.
I think we have here a man on a mission, and we certainly wish him luck in that quest.
Thanks, Bob.
Back shortly. Bob Leonard in the Gold Dragon ring again, and I am joined by none other than Principal Richard Pound, one of the most experienced pro wrestlers in Canada today. He's entered in this tournament, and I don't think it'll take much to get an opinion out of him on his opponent, Bobby Sharp.
You know, Mr. Leonard, the opinion of Bobby Sharp is quite simple. He's an underachiever. He's a loser, and he's a wannabe that's never going to be. Bobby Sharp, you're going to school tonight. Bobby Sharp, you are going to find out that class is in session. Bobby Sharp, you are going down 1, 2, 3. You are going to find out what pain is all about. We're going to go through mild pain, severe pain, and excruciating pain. And when the pain intensifies, Bobby Sharp, to the point where you can't continue, you will know class is in session. You will know Principal Richard Pound is here for one reason, and that's to win the heavyweight gold. Don't you get in my way. Bobby Sharp, you won't get in my way. And every underachiever in the back, stand back, because Principal Richard Pound is here, and I'm delivering a message, and that is I am a champion.
No mistaking that at all. There is confidence talking. I don't know quite what to say after that.
You know what you say? You say, Principal Richard Pound, you are the champion. Bobby Sharp, you're an underachiever, and that's what you say, or I'll strap you right here.
Hang on. We're about to get underway with this match. Principal Pound versus Bobby Sharp. It's a barn burner coming up.
From coast to coast, the trucking industry employs 400,000 hard-working Canadian men and women, generating $65 billion annually to support the Canadian economy, and is vital to our way of life. If you got it, the truck brought it. Visit cantruck.com for details.
Do not attempt to recreate any of these moves at home. The wrestlers featured in tonight's Gold Dragon wrestling match are professionally trained athletes. This program contains scenes of violence. Viewer discretion is advised.
And there he is, the principal, Richard Pound.
That is him.
And his opponent on my left, hailing from Sherwood Park, Alberta, and weighing in at 220 pounds, he is Bobby Sharp!
The young lion of the ring.
That's right, the Lion Warrior, Bobby Sharp. It's him taking on old school himself, and Principal Pound. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Principal Pound's been wrestling almost 30 years.
I believe 29 is the figure right now.
That's an incredible career for a professional wrestling independent.
It really is, yes.
and he's held titles in many, many different companies, including Stampede Wrestling, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he has. As a matter of fact, he is the current Stampede Wrestling heavyweight champion.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he went all the way to the end of this tournament. You know, I've faced Principal Pound on a couple of occasions, and he is one hard-hitting individual. He's a smart wrestler. He knows how to take his opponents apart piece by piece. But Bobby Sharp, this kid, he's been in the business nearly 10 years wrestling coast to coast here in Canada, and he has skill that most people just wish they had.
Oh, he does. Absolutely. He's young, he's fiery, physically he's in very good shape. Some good technique there. There's just a whole basket of pluses with Bobby Sharp. And I think he'll take the battle right to the principal.
Oh, I don't doubt it for 1 minute. You're absolutely right. Bobby Sharp is in tip-top condition. I mean, he's got the type of physique that women want and men want too, or want to have.
No, want to have,
want
yes.
to have.
But I'll tell you one thing that he's up against. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but the principal was originally trained by one of the very all-time greats in Canada, Archie the Stomper Goldie.
See, that's something I did not even know. Archie the Stomper Goldie had a reputation for being a hard hitter.
A huge reputation for it, and many, many years main eventing all over North America, Japan, Australia, Hawaii. Pretty well you name it, Archie's been there. And I'll tell you, he is a tough taskmaster.
And Principal Pound himself has been all over Canada. He's wrestled in every province, as far as I know. He's wrestled in every territory as well. He's wrestled in many states in the United States. He's also gotten opportunities to go to Japan, but they seem to have fallen through for him at one time or another. But he's had opportunities that most wrestlers wish they've had.
Oh, very true. You can add England into that as well.
And Principal Pound trying to get Bobby Sharp to shake his hand. I just don't think that's going to go very far.
I don't believe Bobby will fall for that one.
Now Principal Pound going for a weapon. Senior official Brian McKenzie better do something about this.
I don't think the principal regards that as a weapon. That's merely a symbol of his authority in the ring.
Well,
at least that's what he'd like you to believe.
Well, that's certainly what he'd like you to believe, but I know for a fact that he's used that on countless occasions. Now Principal Pound taking it right to Bobby Sharp, needed a gut, forearm to the back.
Yep.
Right off the bat, a hard hitter.
Reversal.
And Bobby Sharp with a big hip toss. And a big body slam on Principal Pound. And it's not the fall that'll kill you, it's a sudden stop.
That's it, exactly. Look
and a
out.
Big drop kick from Bobby Sharp.
Beautiful drop
Going
kick.
for the pin, quick pin, 1, 2, and a kick out by Principal Pound. And Bobby Sharp trying to get the stands behind him, trying to get some momentum, and a double knee to the chest.
Over to the mat, and another pin attempt. 2. And that's it.
You're going to need a little bit more than that to take out the principal.
One more.
And Bobby Sharp working that shoulder, trying to wear down the principal by tearing the shoulder, working on those muscles and those tendons, trying to cramp that shoulder up so he can't use those arms. And a big, vicious chop by Bobby Sharp.
You could feel that one out here at ringside.
Oh. And you can almost hear the principal thinking, no more choppy.
I'm sure he wishes that.
Oh. And Bobby Sharp went to the well once too often.
This is where Pound can excel. Once he gets an opponent, gets in a tight spot there, he just charges in.
Well, he sees that knee as a target, and he isn't taking any time. He's not wasting any time taking it to that knee and trying to bring Bobby Sharp to the ground. He had one too many drop kicks, I think, and he's just trying to ground Bobby Sharp, prevent him from getting back up, prevent him from getting any sort of offense. And if you can't walk, you can't wrestle.
That's it. Cut the legs out, and there's nothing much left. Now there is one that he learned from the Stomper firsthand.
That's a stomp to the breadbasket.
That was Archie, one of Archie's two big moves. One was the stomp to the belly.
And there's that tailored throat thrust that Principal Pound is known for. He takes that hand and drives it right up underneath the chin, hitting the throat, cutting off the windpipe. It stuns the opponent. It's a very, very hard move to take.
Oh, it is. It is that, yep.
And a
hard right into the forehead. Whoa.
And a big gut wrench suplex from Principal Pound. 1, 2. I think the Principal made a mistake by not hooking that leg up.
That usually is a mistake, and the Principal doesn't make too many of them.
You know, maybe he's just taking his time trying to wear down Bobby Sharp, trying to secure his win, rather than just maybe even try to punish Bobby Sharp. I mean, he said earlier in his interview, he's going to make people pay. He's going to show people different types of pain, and he's doing that exactly right now against Bobby Sharp.
Deadly knee drop.
Right to the bridge of the nose. I mean, that's horrible. When you get that knee to the bridge of the nose, it causes your eyes to water, your nose, gets stuffed up, makes it difficult to breathe. What Principal Pound has that leather strap in his hand, using it as a weapon on Bobby Sharp.
He got away with it too. Referee had his back turned, paying attention elsewhere. And chop block to the knee.
Going back to that knee, going back and here's that signature figure 4 leg lock that we've seen so many times from the Principal. He doesn't have it totally synced in. And Principal Pound trying to use the rope to get a little bit more leverage on that figure 4 leg lock that he couldn't quite sink in. Doing everything he can to put as much pressure on that knee of Bobby Sharp. Principal Pound letting these fans know what he thinks.
Oh, he doesn't hold back on that throw.
Enziguri out of nowhere.
Right on the button. That came out of absolutely nowhere.
Oh, and Principal Pound going right back to that knee. That shows his ring generalship right there.
Oh, it
and
does.
Here he is going back to that figure 4. He's got it locked in now.
Cinched in now. A world of pain for Bobby Sharp, but he's fighting.
And Bobby Sharp trying to get these fans behind him. And
there
he rolls over Principal Pound.
He turned him, and that reverses the pressure. The pressure is now on Pound.
And Pound trying to get to the ropes to get some leverage so he can get out of this reversed figure 4.
There, we're out of it.
And the hold had to be removed.
I think it took a worse toll on Bobby than it did on the Principal.
And hard right hands, they're going blow for blow. Oh, and a big right hand from Bobby Sharp. And a big clothesline. Bobby Sharp getting some momentum. Kick to the gut. DDT.
DDT, yes. Oh, Bobby positioning him for something here.
Lion salt.
Oh, yeah.
From the Lion Warrior. 1, 2.
Close, but no cigar. Bobby Sharp anticipating that Principal
Pound
coming out, but
looks like he's going for a sharpshooter.
Yes, it is.
And he's got him over. Putting pressure on that knee, on that back. Bobby Sharp, not sure where to go. He's got it locked in the center of this ring.
And Principal releases that. I'm not sure just why.
I think he's just trying to take more punishment to Bobby Sharp.
More damage coming up back to that. Oh.
And kick out by Principal Pound.
Very close.
And Principal Pound using the ropes. 3, and that's the win for Principal Pound.
But clearly illegally gained. He had his feet right
by
up on the top
nefarious
rope.
means. And as the old saying goes, by hook or by crook.
And by crook it was this time.
Principal Pound is moving on into the next round of this title tournament.
And Bobby Sharp is angry.
And looks like no luck for Bobby Sharp tonight.
No luck at all. He's out of the tournament, but I'm sure we'll see Bobby back before too long.
He's one of the top talents in Western Canada. There's no doubt about that.
He is that, and I'm sure a return is in the cards already. But tell what a grueling match. He is worn out.
He's still got that painful knee injury from when Principal Pound beating his knee.
His feet were on the ropes, weren't they?
We're not the officials. We don't have the ability to make those calls.
No, we just call the matches. That's the end of our calls.
Well, I hope the bookers are listening, because definitely these people want a rematch between Principal Pound and the Lion Warrior, Bobby Sharp.
I think you're right, and I'll tell you, I wouldn't mind seeing that rematch. They're a well-matched pair. We'll see you again next week for another great match in the Gold Dragon Wrestling Series. Just to look back here, Principal Pound emerging victorious in tonight's scrap with Bobby Sharp. Pound goes on to the next round of the tournament. He'll face Dusty Lamborghini there. It's been great being with you. We'll certainly see you again next time around. J.S. McStrongarm, something to add?
Folks, if you're interested in seeing this episode, you can check it out on the times on your screen. Otherwise, thanks for joining us here on Shaw TV. I'm J.S. McStrongarm. This is Bob Leonard. Thanks for watching Gold Dragon Wrestling.
Bye for now.
Do not attempt to recreate any of these moves at home. The wrestlers featured in tonight's Gold Dragon Wrestling match are professionally trained athletes.
The opinions expressed on the program you have just watched are not necessarily those of Shaw Cable Systems or of this station. Through our access policy, we provide the opportunity for community groups and individuals to express their points of view.